Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. And a few days ago I introduced you to my new, I guess they're my go-to designs, and just shaking up my albums a little bit and just doing a little bit more here and there. So I'm going to be using my How to Kill a Kit with Style. I'm going to do the grid design today, but I'm going to do it with a twist because I am going to put it in a pocket page. I know some people don't like pocket pages, which is why the pocket pages will be the second video that is going up on my channel whenever I do them. Just because, you guys, I know a lot of people are not happy with pocket pages, but I have so many other supplies, I need to use them. And I have a stack here of pictures that I want to scrap, but don't actually warrant a 12 by 12 layout. So you have like the inside of the Haunted Mansion. You have the Star Wars stuff with really not any of us in there. I mean, there's one of Whitney, but I already have one like that, and I just want to do it again because it's funny. Because she was miserable and hot. And just like, you know, the stuff without us in it. I mean, there's this one, but Sam's blurry because he moved too fast. So, things like that I do still want to scrap, but technically, if there's not people in it, I don't really want to make a big layout out of it. So, we're going to use the pocket page. Obviously, I have way too many photos here than I have pockets, so there will be another one. This is something that I pulled out of my How to Kill a Kit with Style and didn't actually use it and include it because I thought I could talk my husband into going back to Disney, and he said negative. So I'm going to use it. It's all of the Simple Stories Say Cheese 2 and the 12 snap pages. So it's got a lot of the pocket pages stuff, you guys. So that is why I'm pulling that in just for that, and I will be using the rest of my How to Kill a Kit with Style to embellish, because there are no embellishments in here other than these chipboard frames. And like I said, really thought I could talk Robbie into it, but he's like dead set on no. Hard no, he said. So, if you want to go to Disney World and you want to hang out with me, call me. I'll go. So that's the rest of my How to Kill a Kit with Style. I'm going to get... You know, I'm going to do more decoration to try to use up some of this stuff. I'm not going to really lie to you guys. So, basically the front is just going to be the Tower of Terror. The back will start, you know, I don't know. Since we only really have 4 Tower of Terror pictures here to get on here, I don't really know how I want to do that, but somehow in my mind it's going to be okay and it's going to work out. But I think if this is like the last page of the Tower of before we go to Star Wars, I don't know, because we went to Star Wars at different times. It'll be fine. Somehow in my head it's going to make sense. So anyway, but we'll have the Tower of Terror on the front, and then we'll start the Star Wars shenanigans on the back side. But yes, so stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and start getting this off my desk so that I can kind of get an idea of where I want to put stuff and what inserts I want to use. And once I have that, we'll come back and we'll do a little update. Alright, so I've kind of got it laid out now. I'm probably going to do this first page today because it takes a while. Like, I really do like the smaller aspect of it, but yeah, it takes me a minute to like figure out what I want. So obviously the collection is very, like, you know, primary colors, but I'm going to throw in some pops of colors with these cute little chipboards that I have of the Disney characters, even though we're at the Tower of Terror here. It's totally fine. Totally fine. So I'm going to get the 2 little girls on her, and that just says happiness starts here. So we got Minnie and Daisy. And then I pulled in the 2 sticker sheets to try to add stickers or embellish. You know what I mean. So we're going to just pop in, we're going to use some of the stars. Pop them around to kind of bring the colors back just a little bit. And then just a little black accent one right next to everything. Or right next to each one. And I feel like that card's done. So simple, simple. It just takes me a long time to plan them out. So I know that one's going to go there. Then let's do this one. Because now I have this heart, but I don't know if... No, you can totally see that. Alright. I just want to stay in frame without messing all that up. So I've pulled out some of the wood veneer as well. Just to... Yeah. Because I am pulling in stuff from the How to Kill a Kit with Style, since this part wasn't actually in it in the How to Kill a Kit style, but I feel like it needs to be now, so we're just gonna pull a few things in. So some of the wood veneers and all the decorations are from the How to Kill a Kit with Style. So now I asked the last time when I started making the pocket pages, and like, you know, do you guys want to see this? And I had a pretty good amount of people that said yes. So maybe pocket pages are making their comeback, right? I don't know. I'm using them because, you know, I jumped on the fad years ago when it was all the rage. And now, you know, I'm like, do I really want to? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I really, really do. I have all the stuff and might as well just use it up, right? So, I just used all the pre-cut cards from that Simple Stories collection to fill in. And the more I looked at it, it's all pretty much the same picture. It's just in different ways that we seen the picture right after we rode the ride, right? So it's, like this one was, because I was in, you know, Disney and I had the pass, and this one actually gives us the date and the time that we rode the ride. So I kind of like that. And this one is just on the screen below, and then that's this one up here is the screen high, and then this is just a piece of scenery that was just part of the inside. So I thought that'll work. All right, so we want to do the who, what, when, why, and where, and let's do it in red. Why not? So I've got my red Staedtler pen here, and it was who, what, where, when. So we're going to put the Hollywood Tower of Terror, who, Rob, Becky, Sam, and Whitney. Where else? Disney World. Orlando, Florida. And then when 7/21, which actually happened to be it's Robbie's birthday, 7/21/21. At 11:59 a.m. And I don't want to do anything else to that card. I think we need to stick them in as I get them done so I know they're done, right? And the good thing is they fit snugly. Now when I do the back side, I will use different cards and I will adhere them together. This one's still drying, so I want to let that one dry. Alright, so this one up here, I've just pulled out this card and we're just going to adhere the photo right to that card. I wanted to do a little bit of the black. So I'm going to get that down. And I'm going to put the little bitty, I hate this jacket, the little geotag. This little guy right on the photo. roll the adhesive onto it. Yeah, I'm just going to put it right there. And then I feel like it needs, oh, that would have been good. What do you think? You think we can get that back up? So we've got the heart just behind it. So I feel like, yes. And that's really all I'm going to do for that card. Because, you know, the wood veneer is going to make it pretty thick. So that card is done. Now this one right here is a bit of a trickster. Because I didn't know I had overlays in there. So I do kind of want to keep this one simple because I think it's really pretty layering it. And then I want to put Mike in there because he's fun. So we have to figure out where Mike's going to go. I felt like those should have been stickers, but they're not. They're just chipboard. So we're going to put some adhesive down on Mike. And then we're going to have to roll the adhesive in on the places that it was just... I need to get smaller adhesive at some point, right? And Mike looks like he had a little bit of an accident somewhere. Those are way too big for what I'm trying to do. Okay. He just had like a little snag. And we're just going to stick him right here running. And then take the adhesive. And you just run it right like that so that we can stick these two guys together and it hides the adhesive. So I don't even have to do my little trick. And that guy's done as well. Just stick him in here. Okay, this guy can, we can continue to work on him now. So I need something. Let's put adventure up there. I don't know, you think fun will fit on here somewhere? And I would put fun down here. Because it was fun, but I really did forget. My kid was like, I hate you. Like, my bad. Still giggle. And you can run the hearts. Kind of just filling in the little heart line. And we'll call that card done as well. I don't want him to get too junked up. I guess that's really what I'm going for. Alright, so this guy, I feel like we just need to trim him down more so that I can get, because he doesn't need to be that big. And I'm not really doing sizes, I'm just kind of going with the picture. Let's do that. Let's just trim it down just a little bit and see if we can make the castle pop. Let's put that there. Trim it down more because it's not going to work if we don't. And you know, because I printed them, I really want to use them. That's really what we're doing here. There we go. Alright, so I am going to do it like that. So a little bit of it is going to overlap. And I do like to do that just to get the, to make the items look just a little bit cohesive, like it all is supposed to go together. And then this guy's going to go right there. Alright, but before we glue that down, let's see what we might want to add. Because you know we're going to want to add something, and then I'm going to have to pull it up, and then it'll be like, whatever. Oh, what if we do magic? Okay. And at least I get to run a little bit off the page. So we got that portion done. And then maybe like a little cloud or something. You know there has to be something. What if we do the balloons? There you go. Alright, so let's add some adhesive to this. Just so we know it stays. And I just put just a smidge. Now it is going to squeeze out because I always try to do a smidge, but this stuff is like runny. I mean, it has thickened up. Alright, so we will set that to the side now and let that dry, and we'll work on another card until I know that's dry like this. It's not super fast drying, but close enough. So stick him up there. I did like this with that little chipboard Disney. Now I have several cards layered up here. And I'm okay with it because I want to use this stuff up. I really, really do. That is the whole point, but I was trying to bring in all the different colors. Okay. And as try as I might, I never seem to get it right. Never get it right on point. So like I said, Rob said he's not going back to Disney. It'll take me a year or so to make him realize that he is. But in the meantime, you guys want to head to Disney, hit me up. We'll plan a vacay. And, you know, we're not going in July. Just so you guys know, I'm not going in July ever again. Alright. I did peel off the sticky and a layer of chipboard because I have it on the wood veneer. I don't really... Whoa. Okay. So that didn't work to my advantage. So then you go with liquid glue. Because if it peels off that easy, you know it's going to fall off. And then we're just going to stick this guy right here. And we're going to do wood veneer on the circle of this. And I'm just popping it down in the corner. And now I need something up here. And I'm just wanting to, I'm trying not to like pop in a lot, but we're just going to tuck the bow. And we're going to let that dry as well. We're going to move on to this one. See, I mean, we're 16 minutes in and I've tried to. So I'm going to go ahead and center this one. I'm going to do the little instilla, but we need to do something behind there. And I was kind of thinking, let's do this big banner piece. Okay, that's stuck down. Now some of these I might want to use the other side, which makes it easier. this like off the page so you can't see that it was cut there. That's a lot. It might be there for the rest of its life. So maybe we'll run it this way because I don't really want to eat like. What are we gonna do? Okay, so now the photos go in here. So what if we take that guy and put him there, and then we run this guy like so. It's about making your embellishments work for you, right? So I'm horrible. I will just tear before I will cut. Like, yeah, that's who I am. Because, you know, I'm kind of lazy sometimes. So let's put this guy down. I'm just gonna. I just don't want it to be. Because you're only going to see the edge of it, which is totally fine. But it used up a very big banner piece. And since there's a lot of like free space, just go ahead and decorate this. And you know what else I want to grab? A hold, please. Of course, they have to be like 9 miles back. Okay, we're gonna do the red and white stripe. Because like if I don't use all the brads up, I'm not gonna be sad because I will stick them on other layouts. But if I can use them, I will. And we're just gonna punch that through there. And then, let's see, I want the stripes to kind of go the same way as that camera. So you like can tell, you know, it was an accessory to the camera. I never can get that lid back on right. Let's just my brad tine setter. So then we're going to pop some adhesive on there, and then I just take, oh, I lost Snowy the Snailer. I don't know what his name is, but he's from Cocoa Daisy, and he's cute. Okay, so he's supposed to like hold the washi tape. Like I figured that out when I watched the video. They're supposed to sit like on the washi and like hold your washi tape roll, but he's just really stinking cute. So he sits on my washi tape dispenser. Alright, so we got that done. And then we're just going to pop the Insta-Love right like so. Okay, with that, I thought that was, I don't know why in my head that was going to be a sticker. Because would it have mattered? No, because they wouldn't probably have stuck anyway. Alright, so I just roll that down. Then we're just going to pop this guy right. Making sure I get all the adhesive covered. I like to add things on top of my photos, you guys. Like, that's like my thing. So that one as well is done. Okay. This, do we need to add anything else to this? Why don't we bring in a few of the hearts just to kind of make it work, right? Bring in a heart, maybe a star. Can pop them up over here. And then that card's done, and then you have this guy. And let's put a few little wordy bits on this card. Happy believe. And I think that's it. I think we're going to be done. So what do you guys think? Do you guys, do you guys want, are you guys creating, I don't know what I'm going to ask because I'm trying to get this in here and it's not going to go in. Do you guys like creating with pocket pages? I've recently decided that I need to use up my supplies. And this is a good way to get these extra photos. Like, I was going to have to create a 12 by 12 layout for several of these. And I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do that. I already have 3 almost completely full albums with 2-inch rings on them. Which I guess is pretty okay because we didn't do anything else. COVID. Yay. And I don't even know if we're taking a vacation this year. My family wants to go, they keep telling me a beach house by the ocean, and I keep asking them where, and they keep saying by the ocean. There's a lot of ocean. And let me know, and when, and whatever. So I may be doing that this summer, may not, I don't know. And I think that my husband's family wants to take a vacation. His dad wants to go to Colorado, which I'm like, okay, it's not a beach. So it means like 2 separate, like, my family, one's like beach, ocean, sandy, woohoo, sun and fun. And the other family's like mountains, whitewater rafting, woohoo, adventure. And I'm like, ooh, if I had to choose one, I really love my family, but I really want to go whitewater rafting, so, but I don't have to choose just one. The only thing is if my family wants to go when my sister can get off, which is understandable because she's a registered nurse, so she can only get so many days and time off. It's during the time that I don't know if I'll be able to take vacation. So, anyway, rambling's done. So I really do like creating pocket pages. I think this adds a fun element to my albums. I wish I would have thought of this sooner because it's going to be like 12 by 12, 12 by 12, 12 by 12, 2 albums, 2.5 albums, and then all of a sudden you'll be like, hey, should she get lazy? Like, no, she forgot that she had all the supplies for this stuff. So, I like it. I've got these, and there will be more because the back side is going to be, like, this is, I've decided I've got to figure out how to work it toward this is, when you turn the page, it starts our Star Wars era of the park because we spent a lot of time in there and took a lot of pictures in the Star Wars area more than any others. And then after we finished through the Star Wars, which, not gonna lie, you guys, is still like uber super thick. I mean, we still have this much more to scrap of Disney. So I might, I just don't want to do a whole bunch of pocket pages right in a row. So I'm trying to break it up. I did go through this and I was like, yes, I want to make 12 by 12 layouts out of like us waiting in line to do the Tower of Terror. Would you notice there's not one of me? Because, no. And then that's it for the Tower of Terror. So I have to figure out where we're at on the pages, and then we go into all the Star Wars stuff. And then you start seeing pictures of me because that's when my husband was like, this is cool. And he started taking pictures, and then I ended up in the pictures. So, plus he was like, you're never in the pictures. And I'm like, and no one can prove I did it. Anyway, so that is going to do it for today. And this fun grid design. I did a grid design a little bit different. It's still a grid. There's still some sort of a grid going on, but it's a pocket page. So, I cheated a little on my own, but I wanted to do this. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will check you later with another video. Bye. Oh, if you want to pick any of this stuff up, I did get it from a Cherry on Top. I have an affiliate link down below if you would like to grab it. Thank you. Bye.